Oh, wow. You know, I always used to love this show so much when we were kids.
You're the only person I know who actually feels sorry for the coyote.
Well, yeah, it's because he always just tries so hard, you know?
You always root for the underdog, don't you?
Do you know what I'm rooting for right now?
What?
Ice cream.
Didn't you just have some with your dinner?
Oh, that wasn't ice cream. That was dairy-free vanilla goop served with a wooden spoon, okay? That wasn't ice cream.
Let me guess. You're jonesing for a few scoops of cookie dough.
You remember.
Well, it's hard to forget. You always used to steal the dough bits from my bowl and leave me with the boring vanilla part.
That's true. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Only if you promise to keep your hands out of my ice cream from now on.
Deal.
You seem to be feeling better.
I mean, after everyone told me that I'm married to a serial killer, honestly, I just feel a whole lot better if I could forget it ever happened. Hello, Ben.
Hey, thank you for coming to meet me like this. And I'm sorry to pull you away from your dinner.
I want to help you any way that I can. Now, tell me what's going on.
Sierra still doesn't remember me. And I know there has got to be something that I can do, right? I'm hoping you can help me.
I look at this picture and I see how happy I am, and I wonder
How you could have forgotten being in love with Ben.
no. I wonder how I could have married him in the first place. I mean, he killed 3 women. He almost killed Will. He's a psychopath. He's a literal psychopath. If I actually fell in love with this guy, there must have been something seriously wrong with me, Theo. Sorry.
I know how upsetting this is for you. But the amnesia may very well be temporary. We just have to give it some time.
When I thought I lost Sierra in that explosion, I didn't think that I would survive it. To finally find her and bring her home safe and have her look at me like I'm some kind of a monster, I can't just give it some time, Dr. Evans. I need to do something. I'm not gonna lose my wife again. I can't.
I wasn't in Salem when you fell in love with Ben, but I remember when you came to visit me in South Africa, you were having some doubts.
Because he's a serial killer?
You had gotten over that. It was just relationship stuff. You needed to figure some things out. I kind of hoped that you would have stayed in South Africa, but, you know, since it would have been cool to hang out with my oldest and maybe best friend.
Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 Carver, hold up. Maybe? What do you mean, maybe?
Okay. Definitely best friend.
That's what I thought.
But you came back to Salem to be with Ben.
Why didn't you stop me?
Look, I know how much you love Sierra. I know how devastating this is for you, but all we can do right now is wait for the amnesia to resolve itself.
What about that drug that Jake took? And Will got his memory back.
You mean Dr. Rolf's drug?
Yes. Why don't we give that to Sierra, and maybe if she took it, maybe she'll remember who I am.
Stop you. No one stops you from doing exactly what you want, ever.
Yeah, I can be a bit of a pain that way.
Well, you knew what you wanted. And you wanted to be with Ben.
That must have been crazy.
You were crazy. Crazy in love.
Ben, that drug was developed as an antidote for memory loss. Memory loss that was created by an experimental drug. Sierra's amnesia was most likely caused by brain trauma.
Yeah, but even if there's a small chance that it could work.
There's a chance it could be harmful, too. Remember, it was developed by Rolf. Who knows how dangerous it could be?
You're right. And I understand that. I would never want to put Sierra's health at risk, even if it kills me. When Sierra and I were apart, the connection was so strong. We could actually communicate on some, psychic vibe. I told you about that. And now, I stand right in front of her face. She just wants me gone.
I wish there was something I could do about that.
What if you hypnotized her? What if you hypnotized her to help her access her memories just like you did for me, like you did for Allie?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Dr. Evans, this isn't even just about me anymore. What about Claire? Sierra at this moment has completely forgotten that they made up. She hates her just as much as she hates me right now. If you won't do this for me, would you do it for your granddaughter?
Well, what do you think of Ben?
I don't know him well enough to say.
Well, I don't care what this picture shows. I don't care how much Ben claims we love each other, and I don't care what everyone else thinks. The only thing that I feel for him is complete and utter disgust.
I know how confusing this has to be, not remembering your life with Ben. But it's not just Ben.
No, please don't tell me you're about to bring Claire up right now.
You promised that you would think about forgiving her.
I know, I promised, but I can't. Theo, I know that I'm missing a huge chunk of time, and I get that a lot obviously has happened, but all I have right now is what I feel. And what I feel is I still hate Claire for hurting me so much.
I understand. But like I said, you had forgiven her before. And you were as close as you were when you were kids.
You know what? There actually is something that I remember. You always defend Claire.
I guess I like rooting for the underdog too.
Gosh, Theo, I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for.
So, people were actually okay with this. Me and the necktie killer. My brother, my grandparents, my mom was actually fine with this.
Most people weren't. Not at first. Especially your mom. But, they all tried to talk you out of it, but you wouldn't listen. You had to have things your way. Just like with the ice cream and with the TV remote. When Sierra Brady wants something, Sierra Brady will not be denied.
Well, if I'm such a bossy pants, then I say we forget about Ben Weston and watch some more of these cartoons.
Wait.
What?
I just want to say that I'm glad that you remember me.
Well, I am glad too.
Dr. Evans, why would you be skeptical about hypnosis when you watched it work for me? You watched it work for Allie. You've helped so many people, obviously, because you are an expert at it. Why would it hurt? How could it hurt her? Would it put her in any kind of risk at all?
Well, generally, no.
Generally, no. Then would you do it? Please, tell me you will. Tell me you will try.
Well, I couldn't do it without her consent.
But you'll ask her? Please.
Okay. I will ask her. such good spirits.
Yeah, well, Theo always knows how to make me feel better.
She is only saying that because I'm going to buy her favorite ice cream.
2 scoops.
With sprinkles? I know.
Thank you.
Good to see you alive and well.
Well, I'm alive. But honestly, I'm not so well.
Theo. Ben. You were with Sierra?
Yeah.
How is she?
I don't have to tell you how tough she is.
That I know. She didn't happen to remember anything else, did she?
No. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm hoping Marlena will be able to change that.
How is it possible that I'm actually married to Ben Weston? That I love him? It doesn't make sense. That guy gives me the creeps.
Yeah. I can see why you're confused and anxious. That's why I'm here. To see if I can help.
How?
Well, I thought I could help you try to get your memories back.